What level am I? 49. Let's go get 50. And check out these monster dens. And then we're just going straight for the endings, baby. I don't know when I have to do them. We'll do the classic first one. Apparently that one's very special. And we'll do the other one. Let's try out some of these monster gens just to see what it's like. Then we need to think about spending money. Sure if we have to worry about anything here. I think the sound effects gets more quiet. Until I get in here. Whatever, dude. Raiding katana. Okay. Wolf cap. I'm good. I think it turned out pretty good. Looks fine. Impeccable eyes, man. This is that. Brand 56. 560. Do you watch some of these people? Or are you an emote farmer? Nice emote. A bender. I mean, I did not wrong with that. Get some emotes, dude. Hell yeah. Hell, we're on the platform enough, right? So I'm just gonna get level 50 for fun, just to see. We're gonna try some of these monster dens also, for quote unquote fun, just to see what it's about. It's like the highest one. This one look pretty high. Like anything past these. And we're getting both endings. I guess there's maybe a third too, but I think I might require a whole playthrough. But we're getting the 2 endings, and then I'm done. I was either gonna watch Firefly today, or like start a small game. I want to just have something good. Since we got East coming, I don't know if I want to get into anything crazy. Firefly's like on no streaming sites, man. Like Hulu, have to do like a Hulu trial. Not the hair. I'm used to it because I've been staring at it for so long. But yeah. Taiga's kind of like a full body experience, man. That's a little different. I think it still does the job though. Why'd you just do a 3 hit then? Yeah, because I mean on that screen cap, her body posture is a pretty big deal too. That. As long as you think it's smug enough. I think it's pretty smug. Oh, here we are. The balance in this is just odd. I almost feel like it's not even stat based sometimes, but it just scales based on your level compared to them. Self-satisfied? Yeah, for sure. Definitely looks self-satisfied. Why am I not getting the better version of that anymore?
Ascension!
Actually better to just take the hits. If he already blocks, he pretty much just kills them. Like that guy. Why does she not have the 6 combo now? Very odd. That's already boring as fuck. How much XP do I need? 50? 2 more fights? Now we're destroying these guys, but we still start way after them. What LP toss do here?
Check out my sick beats.
Nice. Congrats on your completion. Thanks, man. It's been a long time coming. I've tried pretty hard. I'm glad you guys could be here for it. Getting level 50 and then we're just skipping days till the end. I need to make a save for the other ending. What even happens if we get through one of these? Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, the developer said they recommend like 36 or 38. I've been avoiding every fight I could until like right here. And I'm about 50. Like, it's so fucked. I just want to see what's at the story-wise, because I was at 49 when I finished the side quest and did all the extra party talks, and you get XP for all of those, like a whole level for each one. He might have boosted the XP in that as well, but... Point is, I want to see, since I ended at 49 last night, what 50 has, because there's story in the fucking dungeon, or in the mine dungeon.
Bella!
Well, what do we get for clearing one of these? What kind of shit? A lifestone. Okay, that's just a full revive once. Alright. Very awesome, dude. Time to get out of here. I don't know how far away we are specifically from an ending. Hopefully not very long. I'm sure there's quite a bit of story still. I've got very little motivation to play this. I mean, I've got enough to finish it, but definitely like, alright, you know. We're done. Nice, dude. Glad they could make that just narrow enough you couldn't bring the car. For some reason, right? Then there's a fucking road. Hello, Godo. Godo man. I remember if Cactus is one of the people who can. He might be, he's a generous dude. I don't know who the other person is. Just you and somebody. I did edit FFC and the server. Frizz maybe could. It might be What's It To Ya. He's done a lot of bits. It's one of the bid emotes, Cactus. I don't have slots left in the sub one, so as people reach the bit when I add new emote, because I'm gonna use them, right? Should be an FFZ once they approve it though, so it'll be used in here later. They have to approve it still. Yeah, no. Yeah, that FFZ has to approve it. Twitch is instant as long as you don't break the rules. FFZ takes longer.
Face is
I hate that they say you train in the money dungeon. YIIk active. I wish they still had the free bit thing, just so people could spam low bits just for the fucking alerts. Those were the day. Where is it? Where is it? It's like a certain amount. This is the low one that everybody can use. Then this one's after that. And this one's like even after that. And then the Franker Z one, we're gonna have to wait. The way bid emotes work is like, you can only use it if you've like, if you've donated a certain amount of biddies. It's kinda I'm not like a huge fan, but I'm gonna use the slots, because then I can post shit, and if somebody else happens to have the requirements, they can post shit. But I always try to do something brand new, that way we're never getting rid of something cool that we made up for normal subs or Franker Z. I don't even know how much it is. Oh, you mean like just it as like an option to unlock or something? Okay, nothing happened at 50. Oh, it's the 10,000 bit one? Yeah, I just go in order. I don't even remember how much they are. I tried putting Wario's ass as the lowest one, because I figure everybody would want to use that one. But the rest have so few people that I just kind of... less picky. I wish we just had more sub slots. Oh, dude, you have the Erica? Thank you, man. For the little guys, they should just get more tier 1s. Man. Lower the requirements. Animated emotes, we need that too. Alright. This is gonna be our special save, guys, on 1 here. I'm glad they give you way too much time for this. To just keep entering and exiting. For like 2 whole fucking weeks or something. All these long segues. There should just be a third option to skip a day. Like just hang out.
I awoke in the middle of the night. I thought I'd heard sleigh bells far away, like the background of a Christmas song. Chimes, maybe? A church? I sat up in the bed and felt for my panda. He was still asleep. He slept more soundly than I did these days. I sat still and listened hard, but the only sound I could hear was the faint, dry thumping of my own heart.
Dry. I want to get that checked out, dude.
I hated when my heart raced. It either meant I was nervous, or I had been forced to exercise against my will. That's changed.
That was like every line just fucked. Like some of it's quotable, some of it's just fucked. songs, just the composition of everything, dude. I feel like he was trying to write like a book when he's making a video game.
My mind, my muscles.
How overkill the writing is.
Focus. I lived for the moments when I could feel my heartbeat. I became excited for every pump forcing blood through my body.
Pump.
I felt alive. I was going to hold on to this feeling as long as I could. Where did that music come from? Maybe I'd been dreaming after all. I thought back to earlier in the summer. I used to dream all the time, but lately my dreams were fevered and confused. I missed when I dreamed of the Essentia 2000. I wondered where she was. Where did she go at night? Why didn't she ever stay with me? Where do transdimensional androids go at night? Panda, wake up. 4 a.m.
What's wrong?
No. Where do you think the Essentia 2000?
Probably to stay over a hotter guy's house.
You think so? Think she has...
Yes, probably.
Okay, dude.
I gotta go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back. Yeah, things will be fine. Things might be tough.
Like how we did all of the friend conversations in like 2 seconds, dude. And it didn't even like, not everybody even got something. First day of winter.
I gotta go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back. Yeah, things will be fine.
The face is screwed up in this window.
Hey, so look, I gotta go away for a while.
Riveting shit, man. Alright, make another save. We like fuck up the second ending. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch it online, dude. Game has sapped my desire to even wanna. I don't even know if I'll stream anything right after this. I might just chill the rest of the day. Too much Kusoge, boys. I almost need a break.
The face is screwed up in this window.
I also just don't know if I have something short enough to fit the rest of this day. I can fiddle around with some shit, but...
Merry Christmas, guys! Wow, I can't believe another year is almost over.
Don't remind me.
So, are we gonna do gifts or what?
Where's the Essentia 2000?
I guess she ain't much of a holiday person. Well, I call all her gifts.
Would any of you like to hear a Christmas story?
Sure, why not?
For Christmas 1996, my mother got my dad a computer. It was a really good one, too. He used to do all of his writing on a word processor. The ones with the really tiny screens where you could see 7 or 8 lines max. So anyway, my dad unboxes it and freaks out. He was so excited, and you know, I fell in love with it right away. Whenever my dad left the house, I'd get on the computer and play games, browse the internet. In '98, for Christmas, they got me my own computer. No one else has their own computer. It was amazing. I made a friend online. Together, we founded Onism 1999. You want to hear the really funny part? When I went and lived all of my parallel lives, I was him. I was on a computer, talking to me. Now tell me, how the hell can a computer connect to a chat room that is in another reality? Something is screwed up here, guys.
Michael, now might not be the time to talk about this.
Michael, on to something, guys. If I could understand anything going on in the story or cared to spend the mental power to understand, maybe we could figure out if he's onto something.
Dude, this might be our last Christmas together. Or ever.
You guys have to tell me you've noticed it too. Do you honestly feel like things are the same as they were 2 months ago? 2 years ago?
Dude, things change. That's like...
You're all in intentionally not seeing it. The very fabric of everything has changed. It's like one day we were cotton, and today we're made out of metal. Things are so different.
Can you give us an example, Michael?
Okay. Why the hell haven't any of you asked why the entities were driving the android around? So what? We save her and we just forget about it? Why was she in the van in the first place? Bella, you said it yourself. Soul survivors do not kidnap people. They didn't kidnap Sammy, and they didn't take the Essentia hostage.
Guy was yelling, but in the text it's just a period, man. What was the goal?
Weird here. It's like strange things are happening all around us, and only I'm actually noticing it.
Look, we just need to find the Essentia 2000 and ask her how her body ended up in the van. It's that simple. Let's finish opening up gifts. Tomorrow, we can sort this out.
That's what we did. We exchanged gifts. But I was with Michael on this one.
He said to himself in his head.
I wondered if this was how people with dying family members felt. A sense of dread. But it wasn't a sense of dread I was feeling. It was a loss of self. A complete dissolve of everything I had ever known. The only thing that was a step beyond death, when people die. Reality, the color of the sky, the sound of the trees, your memories, all remain the same. This was different. This is beyond unusual.
Okay.
So, look, I gotta go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back. Yeah.
Let me double check when we need to make some kind of save for the ending.
Might be tough.
It's hard to find good info on YIIk. Okay. Instead of driving into the city for the new year. What's up, Rob? Come to witness greatness, my friend.
Try not to make the same mistakes I made. Okay.
The YIIk Master, dude. Quite the title. A lot of responsibility. Oh, Christmas Day was really cool. We didn't do anything.
Oh, the face is screwed up in this window.
I hope we bust so much ass that we just insta-jib everything. And if there's a final dungeon, and I assume there'd be a boss. I want no struggle. No effort.
Oh, the face is screwed up.
This game's already enough effort just reading it. Oh man, you know, I don't mind that they gave you a lot of extra time in case you want to do side quests or go grind and you want to level up like every single time. But they could have just gave you like a skip day option, like real quick. Still haven't had our questionnaires matter at all. Other than my file name.
Oh, the face is screwed up in this window.
What do we got, son?
Hi, Alex. It's me. So, haven't you asked yourself the question yet? You know, the important one.
Who is this?
Okay.
Hi, Alex. It's Sammy. Have you been taking care of my cat?
Sammy? Where are you?
Son,
Dad?
where the hell have you been? We were worried sick about you. You said you were just going to bike to Justin's house. Claudio and your mom are freaking out.
Dad!
Did you figure out the question?
What is go screw yourself?
Scissors, man. Need a new fucking game, man.
Hey, Alex. It's Sammy. Did you remember to pick up my cat from the dry cleaners?
I just keep waiting. When is DC Douglas gonna call me? Fuck. DC Douglas! So yeah, Fasto was showing us yesterday, that entire DC Douglas thing didn't even exist in the original. Like, the only like cutscene in the game. And all of his scenes and shit. It's apparently just, from what I saw, just an actual golden alpaca. Just random as fuck. Now it's DC Douglas. Yo, this is creepy as fuck, right, man? Holy shit, man. This is so bizarre. And unsettling.
Hey, it's Chandra. Have you seen my camera? I've had the weirdest dreams. I've been dreaming that I'm a boy. Dreaming that I'm a boy. That dreaming boy, I'm a man. That boy dreaming. Isn't that funny? What is that?
Hey, Alex, it's your mom. When are you coming home? Claudio's waiting for you to watch some cartoon.
They're not cartoons, it's anime.
Hey Alex, it's Michael. Have you seen my hula hoop or my headphones? Also, I've been thinking about changing my hair. It's getting so big.
Damn, dude. And this is so much better the 100th time.
Hey! Alex! Help me! I'm stuck in the mine dungeon! What is happening to me?
Michael! And it's like, I think it like gets the point across very quickly. And like with everything else in this, it just
Hey,
keeps
Alex.
going.
It's Sammy again. I can't find you. Where did you go? You left me at the elevator and you vanished into the crowd. Why do you always disappear on me like that? You know how much I hate that.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh, who were you on the phone with last night?
I don't even know. Didn't I dream that? Man, I wish I dreamed that.
Talk it out. Why do you think you were getting all those strange calls?
I have no idea, but Panda, have you noticed how weird things have been?
You mean with all the soul survivors, androids, and long-haired punk kids you've been rolling with lately?
No, even before that.
When do you think it started?
Well, I guess around the time I came home from school.
College experience.
And I know this could be just a coincidence, but I didn't see my mom for weeks. When I finally did, she changed, and I found myself saying some really bratty things.
Mostly normal.
No, it wasn't. Something is
weeks.
Weird. Where's my dad been? Don't you remember? My dad worked for Pacific Chime. Not my mom. No, my mom worked for Moon Macro Systems.
Oh man, is this gonna be the big twist?
Convention. When did my mom start working
Holy
for
hell,
Pacific
man, they're
Chime?
really dropping the fucking ball on us here.
Yeah, I do.
The anvil.
Everyone has
the
a
bombshell.
Then where is he?
He's And then Michael. When did Michael move back to Frankton?
Didn't Michael move away when he was 10?
When did he move away? Michael, 19, a tall, witty, brown-haired white guy.
Why they
He was a few years
explain
younger
this,
than me,
dude?
but I never felt like there was
The
much of an age gap
descriptors.
when we hung out. The summer he moved to town, we spent a lot of time together. That was back when my sister and I would spend the days outside until the sun went down, counting the accomplishments of those summer days.
Look how just, instead of just telling us, or like slowly, I mean, they've hinted slightly that Michael's got weird shit going on, but like, instead of them just doing it more like audiovisual or something, or just cutting the word count down, it's like, just, he's gonna go into the full expo dump on who Michael used to be, and why it's weird that he's here. Like, we even need it at this point. Like, if you're not gonna do it, it's a bit more of like a bombshell drop. I just don't even bother, man.
Michael had moved to the area when he was 12, 1991. The year Michael Stipe of R.E.M. sang Losing My Religion.
They really like talking about that R.E.M.
It was a
song.
peaceful green street at that time. Not a single thing to claim your attention. A handful of little white houses with a few fences, a stream full of crayfish, a 2-lane road they pretended was a highway. Barely a yawn of a shopping center. That was it. Most houses had maple trees planted in the yard and brand new, not yet beaten fences.
Okay, so this is like somebody's trying to describe some scene in like a book or something. Even then.
And there were all those giant billboards advertising the mall they'd be building right off of 82. The house he moved into was a mid-century model style, built sometime around the late 80s.
It's not even like
The exterior
necessary
painted in rich shades of
descriptors.
green and faded handsomely in the sun.
Ah, yes, I'm imagining all these things right now, and it's really painting quite the scene
There was a huge
to set
yard.
this twist
In it,
up.
several stands of trees and a small pond. There was a quaint little octagonal arbor in amongst the trees that had been used as a studio. Its bay windows hung with lace
Like, I've
curtains,
long since
faded
forgot
into
everything he said.
Down by the pond, daffodils were in righteous bloom, and every morning birds came to bathe.
Holy fuck.
The first owner of the house, also its designer, had been an elderly oil painter. But his lungs gave out on him and he died the winter before Michael moved in. That was in 1990, the year Billy Joel sang We Didn't Start the Fire. Michael was my best friend until I was... Didn't he move when I was 12? When did he move back to Frankton?
Why is Michael back in Frankton?
Why did we have that entire
When his dad
explanation?
got that publishing deal?
Like, all of that to say, like, what, to paint a scene that, like, a setting for Michael to be in back in the day that he's not a part of? Like, what?
He sold his house, right? Didn't a cute girl move in there?
Come to think of it, didn't you and Michael have a falling out? He moved away, you went to hang out with him, and he had given you the wrong address or something like that?
Yeah, sort of. He had me meet him at a mall near his house, and when I got there, he never showed up. That was the last I heard of him.
You should go ask him.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's dark outside.
The clock says it's 8 a.m. Weren't you going to meet your friends to head to the city at 8:30?
Shit. Okay, let's get going.
Is this where I need to make the save? Must be.
Alex, dear, the little girl next door who moved into Michael's house was looking for you.
Dad?
That's my name. Unless you can think of a better one. Maybe something with more shimmer, like Antonio von Engelstundel.
Where's Mom?
That never gets old.
Okay. Kino. So the special ending is this. I talked to somebody right here. Now, I don't know which one you're supposed to do, but we're just gonna go along with the basic one, except be the one most people saw. But I've heard, yeah, like, you walk out behind this tree, there's like somebody here. We'll reload and experience it later.
Hey, man! What took you so long to get here? We've been waiting here forever!
Gang, dude, my friends.
What's going on?
We're going to see the ball drop in the city. Duh.
We've been planning this forever.
I think the game would have been better with this art style the whole way through.
You okay,
Maybe.
dude? You look terrible.
Yeah, maybe you should sit in the back seat.
Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Man, tonight we are gonna party like it's 1999!
I can't remember the last time I did something fun for the new year.
We should leave now if we want to get shopping in before the new year.
How can you even think about shopping? Wasn't it just Christmas?
Exactly! All the best stuff is on sale now!
What is that in the back? A big drip of hot
As we
sauce?
drove to the city, I knew something was wrong. Looking around at my friends, I felt as if I was looking at poorly drawn pictures of them, where the artist's crude abilities had just barely captured enough of their essence to show me who they were supposed to be.
Yeah, I can see that. You don't need to say a fucking single word, dude.
I looked back. Something had been wrong for a while now. Why did I feel like this? Why was it that when I looked at Vela, I felt as if I was looking at someone else altogether? When I looked at Proto-Michael, I felt like I was looking at a beautiful image that was stained.
The spiciest.
His features were too rounded.
Maybe that's how the world's gonna end.
Claudio, Chandra, how are they even talking? I looked at their mouths moving up and down and felt a strange detachment to them. As if they were speaking a foreign language without making a sound at all. I turned to the Essentia. Her face felt blurry and out of focus.
Have you figured it out?
No. What's happening?
This reality has already started to break.
But this didn't start today, did it?
I see. So you have noticed.
Only just today. I'm pretty oblivious to things I don't want to see, if you haven't noticed.
So, would you like me to clear some things up?
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Expo dump, please.
Give it to me straight.
It's been a few seconds
When
without
someone
one.
leaves a reality, a place for a new soul to enter that reality becomes available. Our souls are in constant transit if we do not enter the soul space and take direct control. So this Michael here is not the Michael from your childhood. Proto-Michael is, as he is a combination of all Michaels.
So did the old Michael leave this reality?
No. This reality is shattered. Lost souls in the soul space are slipping in and out of it.
The all Michael, dude.
Claudio and Chandra?
That is one I'll let you figure out yourself. It will be good for you. Allow me to start at the beginning. You belong to this reality.
Unreality, dude.
When
This is it, dude. This is
took her place, I took
Nomura's truck to unreality. You just can't see
my spirit into this physical
Riku. He's out of
space.
shot.
Understand so far?
Yes.
Michael, like Rory, Chandra, Claudio, and myself, are important to you
Fucking
in every
music to go
reality.
with this
When
expo
reality
dump.
broke, they entered.
So,
Yeah,
a version
cactus.
of Michael, Rory, Chandra, and Claudio all come to this
They
reality.
hinted at Kingdom Hearts 4 in a game that came after Kingdom Hearts 4, dude. Extra meta.
Going to help them.
How? This reality is broken. And from what I can tell, it's been broken for a long time.
I do not know. We must first see what form you take to destroy this reality.
I don't want to destroy this
Oh
reality.
shit, dude. Data
or
Michael's
any
gonna
reality.
save us.
Why does it have to be me?
If it wasn't you, it would be me, or Rory, or Claudio. We are all capable of destruction. We
What about
can
anti-Black
create or
Hood Nightmare
destroy.
Alex,
The
dude?
choice is ultimately yours.
Do you think that's who's
Then I
ending the
choose
world?
not to destroy this reality.
Excellent. Now, if only your parallel selves agreed.
I spent the duration of the 2-hour road trip ignoring the happy and excited laughter of my friends.
Goldsmith, Kinzo, Goldsmith, Alex.
I thought back to when I first arrived in Frankton. Everything felt so different. Seeing Michael again, it seemed so normal for him to live next to me.
It's all this fucking whole bit, dude.
Most real out of all the things that had happened so
Like, I love this kind of shit normally, but it's funny that it's just laughable, right?
What had she been running from? Why did she leave this reality?
Like, I dig surreal shit. Like, fucking hell, dude.
This reality has gone.
This game calls itself fucking postmodern.
Did she perhaps sense that the end was coming? Was her reality torn apart along with mine? I thought about
And the combat system is nothing unique at all.
dungeon before, yet I accepted it. Just dial 333 and you'll go inside a physical version of your mind. There you can toughen up and learn to do magic. Magic? I hadn't found this strange. It was also obvious from the start. This wasn't my reality.
I don't know why they call it a postmodern RPG. I don't know nothing about it.
Beautiful women who come in and out of my life. Mysterious
Beautiful women.
androids.
I'm glad he puts beautiful there.
This wasn't my life. Of course something had to be wrong. I had sensed it all along. But I was so intrigued by the fun and mystery of it all. Who wouldn't be? We found parking in the
Is that
city
an
without even trying on New Year's
SMT
Eve.
minimap there?
This really was a warped reality.
It wouldn't copy SMT along with copying Persona or mainline SMT. Make your way to Times Square so you can die. Name is whatever. Where's Times Square, dudes? Oh. Some people like hate the ending of this game. Wonder what it is, man. Couldn't even imagine what's wrong with this game. This is the final dungeon, dude.
I followed
Making our way to Times Square.
wishing I could tell them how I was feeling, but I knew it was coming.
It was like the one time they have like a quiet song. Tom's Diner. Oh, I should buy shit. Hungry, are we? Yes. What do you guys think about this song? $15% for $15. 20% for $5. Hello? That's some cheap shit I can just buy just to fill up the old health in case weird shit happens. I would buy max stacks, but it would take forever. Maybe I should buy some burgers. Why you got so many burgers? I know this game. I'm sorry for that. It's been something. Yeah, that's right, Sally. Outdoor enthusiast, the Masamune. Yeah, it's pretty bad in all ways. The gameplay is pretty shit, and yeah, just insanely long and dull, but the worst part's the story. It's also the most entertaining part, is how bad it is. It has speed up, but like barely, because it's manual, and since you always are needing to do QTEs, it speeds up the QTEs, so it makes them too hard, or makes them fucking weird. So you really only ever speed up when an enemy is taking a turn or when your animations pop up, and it's like maybe like 25 to 50% speed. So it's a tedious speed up. Like every song in this game is way too loud, especially in battles, but then this song's like super quiet. Like they're looking out for you or something here. Thanks. I don't know if I'm gonna have to like use everybody. I bought like an insane amount of fucking stuff just in case. Yeah, I love the FF ripoff sprites, but then they decided to copy none of the good things, right? Like it's got horrible menus, no fucking information, you have to like go all the way into status to check shit. They take a long time. All the menus soft lock you. You know, certain places. Can't buy any batteries. It doesn't matter. I can switch to different party member for some reason we don't get to use her. this way. A big cat. It's like YIIk.
Is this our last meal together?
But shit, isn't this kind of just like Moonworld from Earthbound? Do you think they just kind of like looked at that and they're like, that's it. We're just gonna copy that. What's up, Andrew?
Would this reality continue to exist?
What's up? Pain, suffer, but also big laughs.
What would happen to our souls?
Entertainment.
I wish I could
Try to.
inside their brains.
I need to use more colorful language like this game
Are these
does.
even the same friends I was with the past year?
Okay. Need to save again after buying all that shit. Whoa. Nice camera. Is that big meteor? Is that what we're worried about? What is this? A Mega Man joke or something? Ninja Senki DX, you're gonna see star. This is not the secret ending, this is the basic one. I made a save before the other ending.
It's 11:55 p.m. We're all going to die. I don't know how,
you know,
but I can feel it in my bones. This is how it ends.
What is that? Is that the fucking like? That must be the SpongeBob salsa, spicy sauce drop coming down. Is it really just a giant Alex face? Wow, dude. Deep, dude. It's like it's Evangelion, man.
What the hell is that?
I was hoping it'd be his penis, dude.
Oh,
It'd fit the story more.
This is all so familiar!
Prepare to fight. This is it. This is the end.
It's just the boss fights up.
Okay, guys, we trained for this.
Is this a really small meteor?
what do you mean we trained for this?
Isn't that Alex's face? Holy shit!
Everyone, this is it!
Now all of a sudden,
Prepare yourselves!
Proto Mike.
Michael, you're back!
I never left.
Holy shit! I remember everything now. What's happening?
I hope that means you all remember what's going on here. Come on!
Jesus, such a wet fart of an ending. This pacing and shit. After having to force wait
I remember thinking,
for like 10 years into fucking end of the month, and then we just roll through some like Moonworld knockoff, and just immediately no boss.
who thought they could make a difference.
Nice.
A bunch of kids who fought with losing
Like some
battle.
fucking quiet ass music in the back. Alright, I'm sure it'll be loud now. Okay. They couldn't even top us off before the end. Nice.
That's not as scary as I thought.
Nice.
Witness.
Is this just like a forced lose fight?
Witness.
I'll take a leave of absence from walking by the sea. There's a path I'll take with so much at stake. Just try to understand this is not a mistake.
A mistake.
Underneath this heavy load, I'll travel through the moonlight, deciphering the code of the task at hand. Please just understand, I can't give you what you wanna know till I know. Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The one needs the ball.
You know.
To keep us safe above the ground, I'll risk my
Fuck. God, man, you're making me laugh, man. We're gonna lose, man.
claim the key.
Bella!
The key unlocks our safety.
Surprised they didn't just like pay like use all their money to like get like Wonderwall or something. Since they referenced it enough.
Just try to understand this is not a mistake. Until my love give out, I'll keep searching.
Hit it twice.
The light will guide my way to reach another day. In the end, I cannot
Where's my fucking food pill? I love this menu. None of it's organized no matter what you do. Not even a new minigame, just the same shit.
until I find the key. I'm drowning till I find the answer. Jump to the tide in the end. I cannot fail. I cannot fall.
Bella!
Ah! Get the hell out of here!
Oh, that's better, dude. Look at all that damage fucking Rory just did. Oh yeah. Is it looping now, dude? Yeah. I'm gonna be in the next Undertale.
Look out for number one.
Who's gonna tell him, man?
Just try to understand.
Yeah. Maybe this song would be fun and the right thing, but it's just like really funny in this, right?
I'll travel through the moonlight, deciphering
Just like the context of all this.
task at hand.
Like the look of this boss.
I can't give you what you wanna know till
Some Laffy Taffy man with Alex's face. He's been banished. Anybody but Rory. Did he get his HP back? One damage, dude.
The key unlocks our safety from death eternally. Past the iron gate, I'll crack the code of our fate. Just try to understand this is not a
Sick, dude.
mistake.
It's that kind of fight, man.
I'll keep searching underground. The lights will
It says 1 damage, but I'm seeing more than 1. Yeah, we've never used Chandra. Time to find out what it's all about. What she got? What the fuck? Just line it up.
until I find the key. I'm drowning till I find the answer.
This song keeps getting better.
I cannot fail. I cannot fail.
So they just banish everybody until we only have Alex or something. He gets all of his health back every time. Like, just watch. His health just jumps back up. The final Bushido, dude.
Give your final words to me.
Sick damage, dude.
I'll take a leave of absence.
I bet you can't even kill him. Because they're just like auto-regen his HP without even showing us.
Much at stake. Just try to understand this is not a mistake. Underneath this head,
Well, if it's gonna be like a solo fight, possibly. Then rejuice here.
Of the task at hand, please just understand. I can't give you what you wanna know till I know. Where's the piece of this world?
Yeah, this song's so much better on like the third loop. Cutscene soon.
The key unlocks our safety from death eternally. Past the iron gate, I'll crack the code of our fate.
It takes so long trying to banish everybody too. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting like emotional. He's banishing party members. Like, I mean, you do 1 damage. I don't think they even meant for your bonus hits to do anything. Oh, he missed. Maybe now we're supposed to be able to do something. Still doing 1. Oh shit. Take me instead, dudes. Kino. Sick fight, dude. I assume that there's no way to beat him or something. I'm glad we prepped, man. Is that why that the levels don't matter? Because there's nothing to do. Dude, train, man. Like nothing happens. Maybe there's another fight, man.
It's gone. Everything is gone.
Enter soul space.
Left. How did this happen? How can I have everything one moment and be so completely alone the next?
He says, while relaxed as fuck.
Destroyed. I am destroyed.
This actor really went in on this fucking shitty stuff.
Alone on this island forever.
And fuck your
You and
panda.
me. What do you say, pal? Yeah, you're right. It's a terrible idea.
Where do you think the Essentia 2000 is?
I don't know. But I really wish she was here. And Bella. And everyone else.
Fucked up, man. You fucked up. Everyone died. Because of you.
Base panda. Oh, let me put my slippers on my feet. Are cold as fuck. Oh, this game feels great. You appreciate everything so much more after playing it. The ultimate palate cleanser. Space War.
I finally understood absolute loss.
Absolute loss.
Video games, music, TV, expensive record players. All of these material things have value, but they can't be valued above the people in your life. Bella lost the man.
Black hole senpai.
Sammy lost her mind. Rory lost his sister.
Gimme.
What did I ever lost? It's a funny thing to grow up with.
What did you
everything
ever
in life.
have, dude?
When I was 4, I vacationed to Italy one summer. I did every year for the next 2 years, and you know how much I appreciated that travel? You guessed it. I didn't appreciate it at all. I met a kid in college.
Dude, I can't wait to do Hunt Down the Stream, man.
He said his parents
I'm
didn't
saving that for the next Sub Addicts Good event.
People didn't travel.
It's gonna be great.
I didn't realize how much I had, and how little I had done to earn it. Now that there's nothing here, I realize what a little shit I was.
Now we realize it. The end of reality. That he's a shitty dude.
I thought about my soul and whatever the hell that meant. Did I even believe in souls? Well, I did to a certain extent.
Well,
I think the problem is people of 100 different ideologies say different words.
dude. War is just two ideologies. What was it?
Soul
Very
means
curious.
one thing to one person. and
Dude, I
something
wish this
entirely
guy was in
different to
some shitty VN. He'd get destroyed, man.
I thought about my mom,
Then we'd be playing
my
something
sister,
good.
about Bella, Rory, Michael, Chandra, and Claudio. I thought
The
about all my
grand
friends
wiggle.
from college, my past girlfriends, teachers, random people on buses. They were all gone.
Spinach on
They're
screen.
gone. Gone where? When you die, you don't enter the soul space. Soul space isn't heaven or anything stupid like that.
For record, Spinach. I don't know.
No, that's not entirely right,
said
though, is
it.
it? It's the place between. The place
Motherfucker's
between
still
places.
talking, dude.
There was nothing
I
left.
guess they're not gonna stop at the end, right?
Yeah, I was
It's probably
scared to
gonna be
go.
more overwritten than
But what was
any
the
other part of the
alternative?
game.
If I stayed here, I'd die. I'd starve. I'd go insane from the loneliness. The only place to go was to that place between spaces. The soul space. But how?
But how?
How do I do this? How do I separate my brain from my body? How can the physical and metaphysical be separated? What happens to a mind lost to the soul space? What becomes of it? There's so many questions I should have asked the Ascension
Oh, we
2000.
love him.
You're now face to face with God.
Big extended monologue,
You
man.
can ask him any question, and all you can ask is, what's for dinner? This is me in a nutshell. I lacked appreciation for those around me.
Especially one
No, don't think like that, Alex.
from a fucking
no use in beating
uncharismatic,
yourself up.
shitty, boring written
I don't even
character.
know anymore. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's what my mother said to me whenever I made a mistake.
Mercurius monologue.
Was this the mantra
I
really should
wake.
have adopted?
Alex monologue. I sleep.
Maybe I should be hard on myself. Maybe I'm a failure. Maybe acknowledging your mistakes makes you not a little shit.
Jesus. It's like not even a novel concept. Like, oh, learn from your mistakes and become a better person. With like a bit of like surrealism or paranormal shit going on to kind of like turn it into more of an exciting story. Like, oh Christ. Oh, just play like Persona if you want. Halfway decent, like, coming of age thing. I don't even know what you want to call it. Here we go, dude. Fly up, fly down, and dash. Dude, slick camera work. Nice, whipping out the sexy gameplay at the end here. Can't even like turn my camera. Nice dash, dude. That barely does it. Hey, is that the Statue of Liberty? Let's see what's over here. Do you guys think this is unreality, man? Do you think we're there? Nice power stance, dude. Yeah. Look how the camera's constantly fighting. We're like jiggling all the time. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Like, but boss, it feels like shit. Doesn't matter. Put it in. Yeah. Alpha pose for an alpha character. What? Well, we've already been flying.
Panda. I'm so lost. Where do we go? What do we do here? I'm terrified.
Oh, guys.
I miss my friends.
Our dude's
My
lost.
family.
So sad.
What the hell am I gonna do out here all alone?
Alex, I don't have any answers for you. I'm sorry.
You mean you don't have answers? You always have something to say.
Alex, how am I supposed to know what to do?
I'm only a stuffed panda. Hey, you come back!
The fucking, the like, and then he just fucking like floats back. This fucking music, dude. Oh, it's such an emotional scene. Thank God we get this bombastic fucking music, dude. The horns. Now this is Kino. We're in the Kinoverse, man. Okay, I was hoping for credits. I keep hoping there's just credits about to drop. Panda! America's dead, dude. What are we gonna do? What's left? There's a chair. Am I supposed to like go this way? I guess so. You know, maybe instead of a spam X to go quick, they could have just had a hold. Dude, what an ending, man. Holy shit. Am I even moving, dude? Is there like an invisible wall here? You can clearly see how little this galaxy is. As well. We're in like a fucking small box. Oh, there you go. The camera adjusted. What's that, guys? It's a planet of some sort. Glad they give you all this time to think about the story, man. To let the weight of what's happened sink in, man. Okay.
Hey! Hey! Wait, don't go! Oh, I haven't seen you before. Did you just get here? Yes. Can you tell me where here is? It's your room, of course. Look, I just got to the soul I'm lost. I'm so confused. I don't even know what we do here in the soul space. Ah, I understand. Well, we've got a bunch of the latest games from each reality, some dope beats, so just kick back and enjoy. I was with my friends. I was myself, but I was also a meteorite. We're all dead, I think. Shit, are you serious? Of course I'm serious! What kind of question is that? Well, none of us have ever seen it through to the end before. You're the first, I believe. Usually we leave our body when she comes to get us. Wait. Who is she? Well, the Ascension 2000. She appears to us, warns us, shows us what we're gonna do, and we get the hell out of reality before anyone gets hurt. I didn't do that! I thought I could fight it! Wow, you're a brave one, but, it's impossible. How could the decent few of us actually stand a chance? There are just too many of them. Too many of who? Look, I think it would be best if you just relaxed a bit. You're gonna give yourself a panic attack. Whatever you do, just don't go to the other side of the rock. We're not allowed to go over there.
Well, they have all of these models
What
for
does she look like for
Alec
you?
there.
Mine was red. God, I miss her.
Nice view.
Did you see her? Is she coming back, man? Who? The android. The Essential 100, man. I was trying to think I made the bad choice. She said we'd explore the universe together. She said we'd see everything. All I do is sit on a rock with a bunch of dudes. Sometimes I think I should just go to the other side of the rock. I bet it's more fun over there.
Okay. Also, okay. Time for another 20-second save, dude.
Are you here to join us? Oh, won't you please help us? I stared into the void, and all I saw was myself.
Oh, what a crazy way to take that quote.
Are you coming?
Okay. What if I say yes? Is that another ending?
As I followed the meteorite version of myself, I felt something drop from within me.
My balls. They finally did
Losing
it.
part of myself. I was a burst pipe, and I was a plumber.
I just follow
trying to
them
hold it all together.
anyway.
I was a metaphor for a sad, sad man. I followed the meteorite for ages, watching it destroy one reality, and then the next. then the next. Each time, it was as if I lost all my friends again. My mom, my sister. I thought about what Vela told me about soul survivors. I was the sole survivor of my reality. I tried with earnest desperation to hold on to what made me, a star in the distance. You're gone again. Your soul's destroyed. I don't know how many times I've witnessed the loss of a reality at the hands of myself. What could I do? I wasn't strong enough on my own to defeat so many. I was cold. I didn't have a body, and yet somehow I was cold. Desperately, I longed for it. What was her name? She was a woman made of plastic. She was essential to my survival. How had she saved me? Why didn't I do? What was my name? I needed to keep my mind. I needed to stay me as long as possible.
Jesus.
What was I going to accomplish? I desperately tried to recall my life. I arrived home from school, that I could recall. What I majored in.
Jesus, man. I've seen so many, like, forgetting yourself things over long times. It's just like, and this one's gonna be so wordy. There's nothing going on screen. It's just super overly wordy. Overly fucking flowery language. Just fucking boring as fuck, dude.
Wonderful girl named Sammy. Yes.
Like, what's the point, man? It's not, like, YIIk.
And I never saw her again.
Not done well. Everything. Well, I'll show you again. I gotta do a different ending, but everything turns into Moon World from Earthbound. A few hundred monologues. You walk up to the boss, who's just a small meteor with Alex's face and some Laffy Taffy for limbs. You can't beat him. He just regens his health and banishes your fucking party members. And now we're just floating around the soul space, acting really sad, following the meteor after watching the Statue of Liberty blow up and the panda bear reveal he was just a fucking stuffed animal.
I made friends with my neighbor, and together we met a girl. Yeah, I started having
He's
dreams
just on a
about
super
beautiful
ramble right
android
now,
stuck
super
in a van.
monologue.
Me, my neighbor, and the girl from another dimension met a kid on the internet whose sister died. I chased a mysterious being from another reality to a radio tower. I made 2 new friends when looking for the record.
He's re-explaining the entire game.
We played the record in the radio tower and awoke. We chased her down. She took me inside her mind and showed me that together my friends and I worked hard to stop it. My eternal friends. Friends who were there for me in every reality. What happened? We couldn't do anything. It's all over. Floating away. Floating away.
They do the repeat of the word or whatever. Oh, it's so arty that way. It's so much more emotional when he repeats it, but quieter. Like, Jesus, dude. It tries to do all those little things, and it's just so bad.
Nothing.
Poorly executed. Fading away. Great buy. 99 cents. It was 79 cents. What the hell? Oh, still going, dude. There's chests here, dude. No tools.
It's me, Panda.
We're gonna have to fucking talk to every single person, dude. Wow, $15, dude.
It's me, Panda.
I have to walk all the way back. Jesus, I gotta slowly fucking use the panda key, man.
Is that you? Oh my god. Michael, come back! Wait for me! Shit! Shit! Don't walk away.
Oh, it's gonna be every single fucking person. At least we get the fucking true jargon version here. What were they thinking? Is it supposed to be like hopelessly boring just to make you feel like he's spinning his wheels? I don't know if it's still possible, but you used to be able to hit the combat so hard that it just exploded and would no longer do the banish attack, but you had to die. It would just use normal attack. Oh really? So like no matter what you're dying. Very cool, dude. Like, yeah, make sure we have to go the max distance here. Like, what's the point? Is this supposed to be like an emotional thing? Like, you're running all the way back over there? Supposed to let it sink in? Supposed to let the music play out? All this is fucking boring, especially in like the penultimate moment of the game, man.
Did you see Michael? Where did Michael go? Wait, no, don't run! I'm coming!
Let me guess. I gotta run all the way back to the store, dude. But I only have a few bucks. Am I gonna get more? Damn, the music is already looped. What about Roar? Do we not care about him because he can kill himself or something? Can I sell something? God, everything's so slow. Every fucking menu, hours long. Oh, this was worth it.
I'm coming, wait for me! Chandra? Don't leave me too! Where are you all going?
To the credits, hopefully. Oh, an extra long pathway? Oh. Segue. Oh, I didn't notice you said that here. That's what I feel when I watch the new track. Yeah.
How did I get here?
Here's...
How had I found this planet on my
What's
own?
the new track's this bad?
How is the meteorite not already here? Something is happening. Somewhere in the isolated recesses of my mind. Like a distance. An idea is forming, a completely human genius and kind-intentioned idea. Something that no other version of me would do. And now my body is filled with that overwhelming feeling that I'm about to do the right thing.
Does it even need a say all this? Can we just go?
A lazy choice. Not today.
You could say that in so few words. That's like the whole game, though. You could condense this entire game script down to probably a fourth of the size, and it would be better. Oh boy. We go up, we go down.
The planet. I wondered about the nature of their reality. Could I handle? Was there another me?
How long is this epilogue, man? God damn. Present day. What is present day? 99, 2000? Is it 2017?
Before you answer, I want to thank you for listening to my long story. I'm afraid that this reality will soon end. And, once again, you'll be destroyed, along with Vela, Chandra, Rory, Claudio.
Is this supposed to be meta? Buddy, I don't use a curved fucking ultra wide in my man. Most people don't. What the fuck? Like on the, this is like a TV.
I have drifted aimlessly in the soul space, and it is terrifying.
Bros,
With each
it's
passing
my
moment,
TV and my own
I
TV.
lost a tiny portion of myself. Each time I witnessed the
So
various
meta.
versions of myself extinguish life in
Game
another
have a
reality.
profound message.
I lost an even greater piece.
Don't be a meanie head, or you'll turn into a meteor with Laffy Taffy arms and be a super meanie head.
Alone, tired, terrified. I saw everything with such terrific clarity that my own mind felt vague and boundless. Coming to you, asking for help. I think about how the Essentia 2000...
The message is to not make games like this.
When I'm looking at you, I get this feeling like you've made up your mind long before I even
And you're
asked
going
for
to
help.
hell if you talk this
So
much.
what do you say? Will you help me defeat parallel versions of ourselves?
Is this a sequel hook? What is this?
Fine. I guess you're one of the bad guys. I thought you were different. I thought my story would be enough to get you off your ass and make you do something with your life. If you don't reconsider, everyone here is going to die. What do you say? I thought my story would be enough to get you off your ass and make you do something with your...
Look, they don't keep asking. I was hoping they'd keep asking. Oh, we should have said yes, but I don't know how far back it's gonna be now. It's got the funny acoustic music and the fucking joke credit. Oh god. Oh, I guess I should have saved more. Who knew this was gonna happen? But it's gonna be so much better the 50th time now. The experience. Holy fuck, dude. What is this supposed to be over here? This is video games in their purest, highest quality form. This is why I'm a gamer. What other medium could you experience the mind-numbingly boring conclusion to something this awesome? Can't even skip these because it's fucking like... it's not even like a text box.
Wait, no, don't run! I'm coming!
Oh my god, he's gonna whine at his fucking friends 100 fucking times. Dude, it's purposely boring to show the futility of his existence right now. It's symbolic or something. I'm sure it's bad on purpose. Why would I ever want to help Alex, man? This is a fuck. Just in case. We're not even gonna reload and see what happens if you do the meteor thing. It's probably nothing. Maybe it's something. I don't know. Maybe I will. The other ending's way farther back. You're one of the multiverse Alexes that are okay, Ridge. Don't worry. You and this guy. Oh my god, did I forget to buy the damn thing, dude? Gotta! Somebody help me! Can they give me the skateboard here, dude? Fuck, I forgot about it. I just sold and then I left because my fucking brain is rotting. It's like this kind of running around mindlessly is like bad and just about everything, but it's extra bad considering like the entirety of the game, just the context of everything. No help here. Yeah, the emotion would be gone if I didn't have the slow walk there, man. I couldn't let the emotion sink in properly. Status on East 9 didn't come in today, so I'm hoping it's coming in tonight. So after we're done with this, I'm just gonna turn the stream off and chill. Maybe we'll come back to something small. It was hopeful that it would come here in 2 days with COVID mail and shit. But I'm hoping it's not much later than like today or tomorrow. I want to play it. I want to play something good, guys.
Don't leave me too! Where are you all going?
Ooh.
How was the meet?
Fucking Christ, man.
Always not.
You know in other games with like joke bad endings, if you just hit no to a bunch of shit, you know what they do? They just reload you right before the choice. And
As I could I was there.
oh no. Oh. The air just not on all minute. It's hot. Like the longest fucking title card, dude, ever.
Before you answer, I'm afraid then I have with
Oh, they said my name, dude.
coming to when I'm looking. So what do you say? Good. I understand that in your reality, you interface with the soul space via.
God, I hate when games try to do fucking meta shit like this, man. And all it is them just talking to you. You're playing the video game, right, man? Like, give me some fucking something different meta, man. Not just some damn character fucking fourth wall on me, man. Like, I mean, that can be fine too, if the right amount of subtlety, but he just rolls out and does it, man. Well, I don't even know if it's really doing this. We named a player, we named ourselves Kinzo Daijobu or whatever. And like, am I playing Kinzo playing Alex? I don't know.
Man, I wish I had one of those. That would have made my life so much easier.
Maybe they don't even know.
There are many things I have to tell you, but to tell you everything would probably take a very long time. Hours, maybe.
Please no.
I wish I could say how sorry I am for everything that's happened to you in your parallel lives because of my mistakes. Unfortunately, I lacked the courage to act in the past. But I plan to make up for it today. In my reality, I knew you all as Michael, Vela, Rory. In many lives, you were different things to me. But names and relationships don't matter. What matters is how much you've always been there for me.
Isn't that your relationship?
I want you all to join me once again and do something absolutely crazy. I plan on confronting Proto-Me and destroying it.
Proto-Me.
I don't know what will happen when I get there, but I've faced this thing before, and I think I know what I need to do to defeat it.
Once again, asking for your support. Bernie Lex.
And you.
Capital Y. You. He. Us. Them.
Michael! Is that you?
This fucking genie?
Holy crap, you look awesome like that. Sorry, you're, Michael to me. I don't know your name here.
No problem. So, what's going on?
It's Aries, dude.
Basically, this guy Alex is extremely lazy and a
And
lot
Mama.
of
Oh wait, no, this is Mother, not Mommy.
Personality flaws are going to be the death of us all.
Aries, you're a
that right?
fucking smurf, dude. I'm someone's Rory.
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus, Aries, it's in your name, dude. Your name's Blue.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, good. Mother and Mommy here. Oh, great. I'm glad there's a cat girl. What reference is this on the far left, though? Reading like Aladdin, some anime cat girl. I feel like I've seen this on the far left.
Wow, you're a lot shorter than they are.
Yep. Lay it on me. Guess that's one thing that isn't different in this reality.
Yo, let's do this. I've always wanted to punch, so I'm pumped.
Holy fuck, dude. Goto's a fucking Chad, man. Jesus Christ. The only one who made it out alright, dude.
I'm game.
Hey, man. So we're gonna save the world, huh?
KDkill.
Man, I've always wanted to do that.
So, it would appear as if
Oh, my bad dragon.
I can't promise any other worlds will be safe from me, but I can promise we're going to save this one. Okay, guys. Let's do this.
That's a crazy bad dragon model,
This
man.
is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done, but I know we can do it.
The hardest thing I've ever done? Yeah, that's a pretty big bad dragon dildo, dude. Okay. Think it moves at all? It's just sitting there, right? Of course it is. Back to right with you. We actually fight it now? Oh, I'm glad this game is gonna try to end on a happy message or something. Or is it? Protest from within. Kino. All my stuff, is it equipped? Oh my god. What is this? Is this like YIIk finale? I gotta like refight a bunch of shit.
I don't want to fight with you. Go away. I just want to consume.
What
Kansu.
the hell are you consuming realities for? Why do you have to do this?
I must have spectacle. I must have presentation.
There's no reasoning with this one. Sorry, Alex. Looks like we have no choice.
God, it's gonna be fucking 1,000 fights. Tell Alex. What? My party isn't even set up correctly. Can I go heal somewhere? Kinzo Daijobu is in this shit. It's just him again, dude. He has the same stats. Cool fight, dude. Yeah, it's all coming together now, right, dude? Okay, he's just got his own shit. He has like a quality build. Dog shit, dude. This doesn't even fit in there, man. Oh, we don't have the robot. So I guess we're gonna stick with Kinzo Daijobu. So I get a heal out here? It doesn't matter. Cool music, dude. Goda. I mean, Age. This game is a massive shitpost. It'd be better if it was.
Don't come in here! This is private!
Elevator girl, dude. She's just one of the many multiverse selves of the robot and of the guitar girl, then. She left to go to the Soulverse, man. I wish the game was just one big shitpost, though. Sadly, I feel like a lot of this is unironic.
I got your back.
Love doing that same minigame for the rest of my life. I think it's supposed to have this, like... I think, like, final boss of Earthbound kind of vibe, right? Where it's just this, like, insanity going on. Crazy shit's happening. But, like, it doesn't have any of that execution. Just, like, madness and... You know, you have to have good atmosphere to make that cool, right? That it just looks stupid.
The truth is, I'm not original.
Yeah, I'm not a
Everything I
postmodern aficionado, I guess.
Has been said before. This is just the first time you've heard it. I am a code machine. I string things together.
They made so many random models here.
Make myself appear to have value. I'm the definition of pretentious. Forgive me.
It's funny because the game's making fun of its own character, but I think it's only supposed to be making fun of it in a certain context when, like, the entire quality of the game's bad, right? Like, Alex is supposed to be unlikable and shit, but only, like, to a certain extent. And we're supposed to be relating to him wanting to, like, fight everything here, but he's just, like, bad all around. So it totally misses the mark there. But then you ask yourself, is it, like, you know, ironic all the way around, right? Like, 100%. It's like, I don't think so. I think only, like, a piece of its story is supposed to be, like, hateable. Not the whole fucking thing.
I got your back.
Is there anything after postmodernism? Wasn't postmodernism just... I don't say the rejection of, like, common shit, but pretty much doing things differently than how shit's popularly done almost. That's probably a really bad way of trying to put it. I was looking into it a night or two ago, but it's one of those things that, like, most people don't have a great thing about it. I don't think there is, though. Because wouldn't just modernism just be the normal or whatever? Postmodernism's essentially just trying to not be the norm. I don't know. Like, postmodernism would have to be like, you're aware of something being... One sec. Like, purposely trying to be different from, like, the norm, and then also trying to be different from that. I don't know if, like, that can even be a thing, right? Is this some kind of postmodern thing and became popular enough, wouldn't it just not be postmodern anymore? I have fucking no idea, dude. And I guarantee the devs don't have any fucking idea.
I got your back.
Like actively trying to be postmodernist, doesn't it just kind of make you just a hipster then? Yeah, wouldn't like the good stuff be done without even trying? I don't know, maybe not. I don't know enough about it all. We had people at LG explaining it here the first day we played this, and I've watched a few vids since, but it's
too far.
one of those deals, I don't know. When it's used in a context like this, it just feels pretentious.
I can't reach it. This is too hard. I just want to sleep. Won't you sleep with me?
No. Fat. He's about to take a hit. Oh, he's got high defense. Transmodernism. What the hell is that?
I got your back.
Okay. Goodbye, large lad. Whoa, it gets so crazy, the camera angle. The giant head with fucking veins and shit coming out. Oh, it's shaking, the camera's shaking. This is so crazy. Oh, is it supposed to be beard hair? I thought it was like some weird like brain vein thing. I guess this is because of what I've seen before. Where you get like some creature that's just all of like the fucking veins in the body or whatever. I thought I was going for that. That's just even dumber. Beard hair. Pube hair. Hipster pube hair. Doesn't even look like hair, they're just like tubes. I guess it's just bad visuals. Yeah, this feels like it's sometimes trying to just feel like a shitty Evangelion. I mean, a better Evangelion. This is way better, right? But wait. I need to go take a piss. I like how mommy doesn't fit. Oh no, it does fit. Kinzo Daijobu. Bleeding over into the other menu. Very cool, my dude. cry of anguish. Of suffering. Oh, if I didn't have East 9 coming in, I would play Mother 3 like right after this. And then during every scene in Mother 3, we could be like, hey, look, it's like YIIk, but better. Whoa. I assume Mother 3 is supposed to be good.
Wait! Don't go. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Honestly, this is gonna be a little hard to say because I know how much it's going to hurt. Just beyond that light, you're going to discover something really terrible.
The ending to this amazing game. It is, man. So sad. The Nintendo and the mother devs copy this amazing game. This game did it first, goddammit. The Mario flags, they're from YIIk.
Nothing I can say is
Turn-based
going to
combat,
make it over.
this was the beginning.
But I need to say this to you. I'm sorry it used me to get to you. I'm sorry for all the lies it told you, when all you wanted to do was help me. Even though it may feel like it was all for nothing, I appreciate how hard
I
you
wish
tried.
it'd been all for nothing. It'd been better than what we got.
I'm going to go back to where I call home now. Thank you for everything.
Shut the fuck up. Not even gonna give him a little fucking ass slap, man. A little firm grasp. Just a little pinchy.
I know you. I recognize you. Oh.
Kaneda! Tetsuo!
Essentia? Oh, what is this? How are you here?
I'm really surprised to see you here. I'm glad you made it this far.
Is Proto-Alex here? I'm here to finally end this.
Who's that in the back?
Oh, man! What did she say to get you here? Look, I don't want any trouble. Just let me drink my tea.
Come on, Alex,
His
attack.
tea.
Take him out. You've come this far.
Jesus. This again? Oh, hilarious. Look, I'm not your enemy. We're one and the same. We go through this every damn time, woman. Tell the truth. If he still wants to kill me after, then I'll take my chances with a tussle. What the fuck are you talking about? Look, man, I don't want to burst your bubble, but she lies all the time. Whatever she thinks you want to hear comes out of her mouth. She envies my power. And we may all be one and the same,
Power
but
of
I drew
the...
the proverbial long straw. She needs all the help she
What is this, the coke addict?
Even if
He looks
it's
like a
skinny
fucking
MC.
addict, man. I'm fucking strung out.
Yeah, look, I'll make this simple for you. I'm you, you're me, she's us as well. The division of our soul isn't exactly natural, and she wants out.
Fuck my
She wants to be the last one here. She just can't accept our little arrangement. I get it, but we've been this way for a long time, man. So, tell me, what lies did she tell you to get you here? Essentia. Is this true? Sammy? Fella? Was that all a lie?
It is often necessary to lie to yourself to get a tough job done. You've done it. We've all done it. I said what I needed to say to get you here. I'm sorry if I used the poor girl's disappearance as a catalyst. But would anything else really have motivated you?
I can't... How the fuck is this possible? How could you
Why
lie
do I
to
care
me?
about you?
Won't you help me destroy him? Come on, take him out. You've come so far. End this division. End this strife. Without him, there will be no conflict.
Now you know the truth. Just go home. I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. Just relax, take a deep breath, and let me know what you want to do.
Did you decide? Will you fight?
Okay. What's this way? Thoughts?
Look, I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Did you decide? Will you fight? Did you decide? Will you fight?
What? I had to hit it yes twice. The Kino hits, dude. Oh, that's hitting, dude. Oh, we're hitting.
I got your back.
We have to wait for like a phase shift here or something? Seems that way, huh?
I got your back. That's not as scary as I thought.
Okay. Is it another unwinnable fight, dude? Are these like references to their last game again, dude? I don't even know. The game nobody cares about.
Hey, Alex. You don't know who I am, probably. Not a lot of people do. But I'm gonna offer you some advice.
Then why are you
I've
here?
lost everything. Trust me, I really have. You know what it's like to do everything in your power to try and improve your life with a valiant effort, only to disappoint your friends.
Oh my god, the sad story here. Did he just like rip off a bunch of shit? Are we supposed to feel bad that he's plagiarized a bunch of shit? Or at least an unfucking like image doesn't work? Like, look, dude, let's pretend there's a lot of passion there. Like, that's admirable, but like, I mean, what? Every game's supposed to just get fucking like high marks and we just, everybody buys every game that comes out.
Life is hard, but it's important that you keep on fighting. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to go on yet. I want you to go back, and I want you to fight. I doubt I'll ever get my chance to fight again, because some people have worked really hard to prevent me from finishing.
Jesus Christ. They're really gonna have this at the end of this game, dude. Like a jab at like the people who fucking shat on his last game, man.
Think about the conflict that stands in your way. Think about the division inside you.
What even is like really in the final bit? Just imagine putting this at the end of your game. Like, this is you essentially ranting about your last game project.
Tackle it with your brain. And maybe, I tried my hardest. I'm happy with what I accomplished. But you're younger.
Oh, am I supposed to drop? Okay.
Look.
Oh, is that an NES over there? No.
Okay. If you think this is the right thing to do, I'll follow your lead.
This is pulling a plug, apparently.
Let's unplug them. Whoa, wait, don't do that! That's the only thing keeping this division permanent.
Do not unplug us. We will be whole again. Don't do it. Don't unplug. Without this, everything goes back to the way it was.
I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this, but this is what my heart's telling me to do.
My heart. He says with one foot floating above the top step.
If you do this, only one of us will be here! This is it. Unplug them. I don't know which of us. You help me fight this battle. You were everything I ever wanted to be.
This looks so stupid. The quiet sound effects in this music, dude. This is the most surreal thing here, man. What is this song? The T-pose, dude. The T-pose into Ascension, man. Holy hell, this is such a mess, dude. This whole last sequence is like the worst part of the game, dude. From the moment the end started, man.
It's over. It's all done. I'm with you. It's all up to you now. Sorry again for dragging you into this. I shouldn't have. Everything she said.
Is it postmodern because it goes against the convention of having final bosses be winnable? 2 final bosses that are just fucking guaranteed losses?
I'm so worried about hurting your
So
friends.
different, dude.
I didn't realize the difference between flawed.
Nice, the music's fucking drowning him out, you know?
Anyway, look out for us. Look out for me. Take it easy.
Take it easy, dude. His final words, dude. Take it easy to us. There was an editor? Wow. We got the other ending to do still too. What is going on with the music? Is this supposed to be 2 different songs at the same time? Dude, game reviews are so bloated, man. Yeah. Like 64, man. Unreal. Okay, I'm I'm just making sure I have something running in the background. It's 2 songs going at once in the credits, man. I love it. I just love it, dude. Like, that's just the cherry on top, that it's just like fucked in the final moments. Or is that supposed to be good? Was it actually 2 together there? The machine and the crow, dude. Break away. Years to come. Like how it had like Toby Fox, and it doesn't even have like the name of his song here or anything, or you know, any Garud or anybody. It just shows their name real quick. But the guy who made the game, dude, his shit's on front and center there, man. Whatever. And now it's quiet. This is the emotional part, man. The emotional. So anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say about this game. It is bad. The gameplay is dull, slow. Something that's relatively new. To make something worse than everything it takes inspiration from is pretty funny. The menu work, all that, just horrible. I mean, it doesn't look great. Some of the music's okay, but I mean, the worst part's the music, for sure. Not the music, sorry, the writing. That guy who said hi on Twitter. And the writing's just fucked. Like I said, I feel like you condense this down, like, to half the words, maybe even a fourth. It just tries to say so little with so many words that it just loses all point of anything. That and like the concept of the story's not even that great. Like, oh boy, bad man fucking tries to become good man. Told through the vehicle of some kind of surreal, abstract, fucking supernatural stuff. Like that's cute, dude. That's been done, even within video games. Video Game Plus, dude. Wow, that's it. Sure. Let's see the other ending here. I did write some notes as we went, but man, we trashed this thing the whole time. It's like, fuck, dude. When you finish, you're like, I just want to be fucking done with it at this point, right? Anyways, there's another, like, ending. I'm sure it'll somehow be, like, way better.
That's... Where's...
Yeah, there's another ending. What now? I think you're supposed to, like, get onto the world map somehow, from what I remember I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, just about everything's wrong, man. It's not like the absolute worst game I've ever played or anything. I'm not gonna like overdo it with that. It's got some fucking really bad writing though. And for how flowery it tries to be and how much writing there is, it's got its own brand of just very horrible. It feels like somebody just took like a book's text and just threw it in here, but then like it's also bad. It does. I feel like it hardly uses the video game format to do like jack shit. Like yeah, there's some wacky visuals and a touch of symbolism maybe here and there. I don't even know, but it's mostly just like over descriptive fucking text, and it just a lot of it has no point. A lot of the descriptors, a lot of the things they're describing, it's just there's no point to it. Like, sometimes you just keep it simple, man. Tighten it up. I know they got rid of the monologues in one of the versions, but like okay. Like, every fucking bit of writing. There wasn't like hardly any writing that was decent. Man. I mean, the level design also bad. Just large swaths of nothing going on. Boring tools that just clear rocks, or they clear stumps, or they pull fucking bridges, and like that's it. So keen on me. Look at the minimalist look. I feel like this just like they saw Moon World and they saw Red Bill. YIIk or something. And they're like, yep. We got it. Oh, do I have to take the... I get it. Take the red pill. Seriously, dude. Time to get red pill, dudes. I mean, I can't do anything else. Like this menu, like, really? I can't go backward? Maybe you do have to take it. Maybe I have to be hurting or something. What exactly am I supposed to be doing here? I mean, I think take the red pill, but... Do I have to be, like, damaged? Let me go see. I don't know, I feel like the game speaks for itself and how just fucked it is, man. I mean, we could just go on all fucking day about it. Jesus. Maybe we'll get into it more here in a bit, but... It's been like 30 hours non-stop of just like, just problems. Dude, Dolly? Oh, is this supposed to be a cat door there I'm looking at? I figured, I see, I was like, the game's pretentious enough I could see it. Okay. Being, I'll take the red building. Need to find a cup. Do you have a cup, sir? Cup. Oh, this is so bizarre, guys. Did she just squeeze some milk out of her tit? She said my milk. I don't know if that's what was implied there. I could see this game going for that. And like this kind of shit's like the whole game just back and forth, back and forth. Especially at the end, they're just fucking dull, man. This game thinks it's like hot shit always, dude. It's like annoying. Apparently he wants YIIk coffee. Oh boy. Sick alternate ending, dude. Feeling the commentary on corporate America or whatever the hell's going on here. Who knows what message we've seen 1,000 times in 1,000 different things, but done better this is trying to be. Here's some YIIk coffee. The disc is outside. Didn't Control do something like this too? But the thing was over quick and it was mainly just to have some abstract shit happen. It didn't have like a mess. At least it didn't overstay its welcome. We need the password. There's the password, dude. I saw the billboards here. in Korean. What was that? Oh, we're buying an expensive toy for somebody's son to show him love. He's not doing it himself, guys. What does that say about people who are obsessed with their jobs? God, I had the money, man. If this started after that other bit, I'd be all out, man. Small local Korean news again. You're fired. We now have the red disc. Am I supposed to take this, like, back to his home or something? Oh. Oh, he's dead. It's like an adventure game, but shit. Awesome. Especially after everything else we've had. What is a Ketsuban? Gotta turn on the fucking, there, man. Out. chest at the beginning of the game, man. Oh, it's DC Douglas.
Look, you're cool and all, but it was pretty screwed up of you to lie to us like that, man. You put our lives in danger all because you wanted attention.
Nice Buster Sword, DC. At least they gave you that. Apparently he wasn't even a thing originally. Best part about the section though is there's been hardly any attack until now. Come find me.
Look, you're...
Okay. Yes. How would you even get here pretty much without looking it up? I mean, you would almost always do the main thing, right? Like there's so many like hidden things you have to do to get to this point that there's very unlikely that you're gonna somehow do them without just walking down the street at the very beginning. Like, it's cool they give you the warning, but let's be real, dude. Like, even if you find Sammy behind the tree, it just looks like a joke. Still can't believe they used the Sammy, this suicide thing, dude. So classy, man, for their shitty story. Wow. What an ending, dudes. Glad that alternate ending existed. Was it worth it? Yeah, that's the best send-off for sure. Just a fucking, like, sleeper fucking 20 minutes. But bro, everything was black and pink. It was so surreal. It was so abstract. It was so, oh my god, it was so much. Now we get the credits again. Oh, alright, let's start going down the list. Oh yeah, so where'd we leave off? Voice acting. Most of the voice acting was alright. Some of it was overkill. Usually the range of voice like emotions wasn't that big, so I can't say it was like amazing. But it wasn't for as bad as the rest. Everything was really that fucked. Why is this so loud too? Like I'm turning it down. I'm tired of games with loud credits. Stop it. Yeah, like I said, some of the music's alright. There's some cool shit, but it's mostly whatever. Level design's all horrible. Oh, the double music again. Is it because I alt-tabbed? Nice. Yeah, we already talked about the gameplay. Like, QTEs being big mini games is novel, but when it turns into just super long fights because of it, it's just dumb. If they wanted to have long QTEs as like... Okay, dude. I gotta turn this shit down even more, man. It's killing me, man. It's killing me. Yeah, if they wanted to have like really long QTEs be a part of like the basic attacks, that's fine. If they're fun, which they're not. But make the fights then shorter. And have each QTE like feel like they do a big thing, right? For that matter, I mean, there's not even like strategy. You just use your biggest hitting shit. Maybe use a guy that all he does is block. Use a couple items occasionally. It's just like the most basic shit. So it's like, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like long combat, but you're like constantly thinking about shit to do. It's just like mindless. I felt like the gameplay's like difficulty curve was really odd, or at least just the damage and shit. Like by the end, I was doing insane damage all of a sudden. Even before I did all the extra leveling from the side quests, which the side quests were nothing. There was barely any, and most of them were just boring bullshit. So definitely just padding for their random like month persona copy they tried to do at the end, which was pointless. Half of the mini games aren't even like super intuitive. Not only that, but I feel like a lot of their like hitboxes and stuff is weird. They usually have them like angled, so the depth perception on them is kind of odd. And for how precise they are to get them perfect, which changes the damage pretty big on a lot of them, it's pretty annoying. You look into ending 3, I don't know anything about it. Assuming this wasn't ending 3. I thought you maybe had to do like a full other playthrough or something, I'm not sure. Do you guys know anything about it? I might watch it after the stream or something, but I'm not gonna do any more stuff for it. I'm not even 100%. If it exists, I'm sure it does. But anyways, yeah. Just boring. Just boring gameplay. And that really, the gameplay is one of the like least shitty parts of it, which is sad. Like I said, I mean, the moving around's boring. You don't even get speedy shit for a long time. Like I said, the turn-based combat's boring. The level design's boring to use it in. But it's like a hidden link to a YouTube video. Yeah, I'll just watch it after the stream. But anyways, barring the gameplay, the writing is atrocious, man. More New Game Plus. I have 2 New Game Plus files. I mean, it's just one of those, like, it's just problems up and down with the writing, man. I mean, it's like, I feel like, I always say when we end up trashing stuff, like, I appreciate the passion. I appreciate what they're going for, maybe. Like, I hope their game succeed and I hope they get better. But, like, I can't just be like, yeah, dude, it's just, it's great. And, like, pretend, dude. Like, I don't hate the dev. Although a lot of this does feel a little pretentious. Sometimes it feels like he's just talking through it. Like that shit at the end there where he's, like, trashing people had a problem with the game before this. It's like, that's kind of like, I mean, that's trashy, right? Like, I'm not gonna be like, wow, this is awesome. But yeah. It's just like, the game's bad, man. I mean, if I just said, like, every game was good and fucking look past every single fault in the game, we would just be playing dog shit. I mean, you gotta have some fucking standards, man. You gotta realize when you're doing some of this shit, like in playtesting or something, that it's just not good, man. It's not like just a few people say it's bad either. Like, it's pretty widely, I mean, accepted that it's a bad game. It has a lot of bad parts to it. I mean, they released on Twitter last year something that they were going to overhaul the combat and change a lot of the writing. They released it on Game Pass a week ago, you think that'd be a good time to probably have it all done, but so maybe they're still gonna do it. I don't know. If this game magically becomes amazing, hey dude, I'll kneel. Here's another one I'll kneel on stream for, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. Just talking about the game itself, yeah. Like fuck. I don't know. We talking about the gameplay. The turbo's like a joke. The turbo should just be a setting that's turned on, like in every game where it's like fast text or fast animations, right? Like, this is a game that has QTEs and turn orders you can't see. So, holding down a button manually means you're gonna possibly fuck those up, so you're not gonna use it as much. Like, I don't know. I wonder what that hidden option is. Maybe we can see it now. I don't really care though. Like, I'm all for surreal stuff, you know, set in like a modern day that gets crazy and there's like a lot of symbolism and it's all about like a human message or a problem with the mind or something. Like, I like that kind of shit. That shit's my jam. Or just bizarre stuff that has hidden meaning. But I mean, I feel like it tries to kind of be like that. And it tries to have this big grand like ending and shit, and it just does not hit any of the execution it needs to. Yeah. No, it's just a mess. I mean, like I said, that's the probably biggest problem with the writing, is it's just too fucking wordy. It's just, there's not like, yeah, direction. A lot of times you're just fucking out. Like, we're just looking for like Sammy Park or whatever for a bit based off like an internet browser thing. And then you kind of just stumble into like more crazy supernatural shit. And like that slow dive would be good if they initialized the setting better. Like, it felt, you know, like the contrast between the real world and the supernatural was bigger, and the characters had like better like human reactions to what's going on, but like every character feels like some kind of crazy AI generated like like something like robot. They say one thing that could be said in a sentence and it takes 5 text boxes, and it's like, so okay, so I mean, there's gonna be no relatability. Like, people don't do that, right? I don't talk like I'm fucking like I am a book or something, right? And it's like, okay, but he's supposed to be unlikable. Yeah, sometimes, to a certain extent. I think some of the more extreme moments, like when he's shitting on Rory, or when he's mean to people, or when he's lazy, those really obvious negative traits are supposed to be his bad parts, but him just like at all times is not supposed to be completely unlikable. Because by the end we're like, he's supposed to be the different one. We're rooting for him. He's the main character. But it's just like, you don't feel that, man. It's supposed to have that like human like line it rides where people are shit, but they got some good, and he's a little bit shittier, and you know, he makes change and stuff, but it's like, it's just all bad because of the writing, right? So that's why for half of the playthrough, I can't tell if it's fucking ironic or not. I'm like, is it supposed to be this shit post? Is it supposed to be this fuck? Like, I don't know. I mean, the game calls itself a postmodern RPG. I don't even think can you do that even? I don't know that much about postmodernism, but from what it seems like, just calling yourself postmodern pretty much makes it not postmodern. Like, like, I don't know, just like the whole thing seems fucked. Like, if they wanted to write a bunch of philosophical mumbo jumbo to try to sound smart, then just like go get a blog or something, dude. Go to Twitter. Putting it to the sounds of like a game does not immediately mean you have a platform that makes what you're saying any better. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of random bullshit. It feels very pretentious a lot of the times. I don't know if they are pretentious. I don't know. Maybe they're awesome dudes. I'm not trying to like lay into them, but I mean, you kind of can't help it a bit. The game feels almost transparent at times. There are times it is transparent. It's just them shitting on like the fan base and stuff because of past games and stuff like that. Yeah, this title screen, it could be neat. Like, I mean, if like, you know, maybe it's hinting at some crazy shit to come, but it takes a while. It's like slow burn and shit. Like the title screen, I could show some neat stuff. The questionnaire and shit. Questionnaire was just pretty much just we're gonna copy Earthbound. Call it a day. You missed some? Yeah, you missed the alternate ending, dude. Makes me laugh thinking about how bad it is. Miracle Man writing a plot, but instead of it's Miracle Man writing metaphor, deep, meaningful things, there's nonsense that goes too far out of itself. Yeah. It just needed to be toned down. I mean, if you tone down, if you got somebody else to take all of the plot beats and all of the messages and just somebody else to write it, right? Get rid of the flowery prose, purple prose, whatever, all of the super overemphasized, you know, too many descriptions of everything, cut all of the meaningless stuff that has no point. Maybe it would just be like, okay, story, like it'd still be kind of crap. It's not like the beats are that great. It's not like the pacing's really that awesome. It kind of just meanders around. You don't feel this like descent into crazier supernatural shit. But like at least it could be like okay. Just meh. Right? I mean, some of the best examples of these kinds of things, like an Earthbound or something like YIIk, are very minimal usually, right? But look at YIIk. You know, this game in some parts tries to do that kind of shit where it's all about just the absurdity of what's going around and the visuals, and there's like no words. I don't think that game has a single fucking word in it. I mean, maybe there's like text, you know, like a menu or something, but like I got more of an emotional reaction out of YIIk, and there's one story moment in the whole fucking game, dude. You know, like that I got in this whole fucking game, dude. I mean, other than like hatred, loathing. I'm not like that angry or nothing. I don't really get that. I get a touch bored sometimes, but I had fun talking about it. Yeah, it's just a mess. I don't know what else we got in the notes here. I kind of wrote a bunch of notes one day and I haven't really touched them, so visuals. Yeah, visually it's not super awesome. Sometimes it feels like it's just referencing other stuff. You know, like, oh, we've got the different cities, like Forsyth, it's Flagtown, or it's Windtown, and it's like, say, on it or some shit. So, nothing really, like, special there, but it's not, like, a huge deal. But they just got, like, Mario flagpoles sitting around. The characters are, like, animated in frames, but the rest is, like, smooth and stuff. And it's just, like, it doesn't look rancid, but it doesn't have, like, a unique style to it. They're trying to make it stylized a bit, but it's not anything so unique, so it that I even feel anything strong about it. It's very just kind of whatever. You'll see some shit that's ripped off other shit. You feel like you're just like looking at pale imitations of like other stuff, right? Like sometimes I was like, oh, this is like, you know, that final bit where you're walking around Times Square. I was like, oh, this is like SMT, but shittier. Like, oh, this is like Earthbound, but like shittier. And it's like some games, you don't quite see those references or inspirations as heavily. And this, I feel like, I don't know, wears it on its sleeve. I mean, it does. The game is like, he's SNES Man 1999 or whatever the fuck he is, 1982. Like, that's the whole deal, is it's some celebration of like JRPGs and turn-based games and stuff, and it's like, that's cool. Gameplay-wise, you take all the worst things out of them. Story-wise, it's just like a fucking backdrop and a gimmick to mention occasionally. Like I said earlier, and they played through, this shit does not feel like it takes place in 1999. Other than the Y2K novelty bullshit, this shit feels like it's like modern day. Some of the commentary about like college and all this other stuff felt like that shit just is like, I mean, the game they made and stuff like, it's not like Hypnospace Outlaw, right? Which is like really nails the feeling of, you know, old browser stuff, old like late 90s, early 2000s like culture and shit, like, but still has its own story, its own interesting setting and stuff like that. It nails the thing, but still has its own identity, right? Where this, like, the 99 thing, like, not only doesn't nail any kind of feeling from that time period, but it doesn't really do anything for this thing either. Pepper's plastic toy cabinet threw up on the map. Character models remind me of figurines. I think it was coincidence, yeah. Yeah, he dresses like a 21st century hipster, yeah. Or some dude that lived in like the 70s, not like late 90s. Yeah, I think this game could have just been just 2017. Is not having like smartphones, was that it? Like they didn't want to they wanted the phone ring in the living room? I can't really figure it out. And the thing is, guys, we played a better version of this. The original version of this, all of the alpaca shit, different. Some of the most famous moments in this game were the alpaca scene that was like really fucked. We got to have turbo. I didn't use the new cut of the dialogue, but I mean, some things are just changed anyways, so. Oh yeah, speaking of references, the Starman. You guys ever seen a Starman from Earthbound? Let me show you. Let me find an actual pixel art of him. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't see any porn. Should be safe. Okay. So these are Starmen. Do they look a little similar maybe to the soul survivors, the star creatures or whatever? It's like, dude, like it's fine if you're just like paying like respect to something you're copying, but when it's like one of the most important enemy, you can kind of see one here on the right. Like, do you gotta make it look really fucking similar to like, it's like, other than the face and that these guys are a little bit more gangly, kind of long-limbed, like, it's like the same shit, dude. I think that's just more of a petty, funny complaint, but it's funny because this game is trying to be Earthboundy, and their main weird creature, just like an Earthbound that starts things off and gets really weird, are Starmen, or Star Dudes, or whatever they're called in this. It's just like, you're not gonna get any kudos, man. Like, when the rest of your game shit, but then you're also like, just kind of like ripping shit like that. Anyways, what else we got? Probably they're like, hey, you like Earthbound? They're kind of like Starman, huh? It's kind of like Earthbound. You start in like on it, you know? Start in this town or whatever. It's small towny, and then you go and explore the countryside and explore like real places, and it's an RPG, and it's like, I mean, it's very much like Earthbound. I don't think that's a problem being like Earthbound. I wish there was more games that had like Earthbound's vibe, right? Like Earthbound really nails the surreal aspect and like blending of actual cities and towns and stuff. They're not just there for novelty. They're not like post-apocalyptic. They're not weird. Like those are like what you go through a lot of the time. And that's not all you do either. I mean, you're going into the, you know, in prehistoric times. You're going into abstract places. Like, you know, they keep it spicy, and I still think it's got a really unique feel to it. And obviously, other people do too, because games try to copy it all the time. But just having the game set in like some town in 1999, like, I mean, like, you copy the surface level characteristics, but like, why was like Earthbound good? Maybe think about that. It's like when Souls likes try to copy Souls, like Dark Souls or something, like Mortal Shell or something. It's just like, it takes all of the superficial characteristics, like, you know, dying and having fucking souls drop, and, you know, dodge rolls, and just like all these like basic things, like, oh, it's gritty, it's dark and shit, and like, they forget all about like the level design, the lore, the visuals, like the feel of the gameplay and shit. I don't know. Point is, I feel like the shit they copied, they just kind of weren't really thinking about what made any of it good. They just took stuff from stuff and figured that means their shit was gonna be good. What else? Okay, imagery. Was there good imagery in this? There was a few times where I was like, oh, this abstract area looks kind of neat, like maybe in the factory hotel bit. But it's hard to have any respect for it by the end because it's all pretty meaningless. And once again, it's outdone in that field by games that came out 20 to 30 years ago, man. So, not that you have to be the best at everything you do, but when there's nothing else story-wise going for it, no symbolism, nothing, doesn't tie in anything else, you're just judging it purely on the visuals, and I mean, nothing great. Enemy designs, those are kind of shit. Oh yeah, the technical side of things was really bad too. We soft-locked 4 times. Nothing after the first day, but I started being careful with how I touched my menus. Started when I loaded into places and had text, I let go of the controller. Because there's a lot of times where you just soft-lock, and I have to reset the game. And we lost a lot of progress. Right, not a lot, but yeah, probably an hour plus worth combined. Pretty bad. We had the text all turn into magenta colors at one point. That fixed itself after about 15 minutes, but there'd be blocks of text turning into little blocks of magenta, and then the whole thing would just start turning into it. That was pretty good, considering how long this game's been out now. It's cool that that kind of stuff's still around. What else? Characters. I mean, were any of the characters good? Only the most underdeveloped, surface level, late comers were okay, right? Like Claudio or whatever his name was, the anime guy, like just as a novelty character because he's like some passionate weeb guy, he's kind of like fun, but like he's still shit. It doesn't like it goes anywhere. We don't even get our party members at all. We don't even get any finality to any of their stories, the stuff with their friends and, you know, their brothers that are missing and all that shit. None of that. Like, you pretty much have to just judge everybody based around this, like, I don't know, just their gimmicks. Like, people like Michael technically developed or something, but it was all so ambiguous and wordy. It didn't feel like an emotional development. It was just like he did new stuff. He became something new. He's like Proto Michael and shit. Same with like Alex, man. He's the same dude at the beginning as he is at the end, but maybe a touch nicer. Supposed to be. It doesn't feel that great. He says he's more somber, and he repeats himself, and he says more emotional things longingly, and you know, it's just like, okay, dude. Miserable if you change nothing about this game except deleting Alex, I would respect it more. Any feelings towards any of the characters because they're just an extension of anyways, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, they're definitely not interesting. I mean, Rory was alright for a bit. Getting into his sister's death and all that shit. But he's nothing later. The chick sucked. She was like the biggest focus, her and then like the robot and shit. The robot was like nothing. They try to give the robot a touch of personality occasionally, like with little jokes, and it was nothing special. But the chick had like probably the most focus, Vela or whatever. And she's just this person that says she doesn't want to do things, or, you know, we don't need to do this and that, but then she goes off and like explains them for like 10 hours and gets pissy and shit, and then once we get out of her dungeon, which is probably one of the better dungeons, even though it's still pretty bad, really nothing happens much with her anymore, because it just turns into the robot show. Them trying to incorporate your questionnaire at the beginning as some kind of gimmick that we're supposed to be like, oh, hey, that's our thing, whoa, they brought it all together. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I get sick of games trying to have like these big uppity, I don't even know, uppity, like, it's like the Nier Automata thing where you have to make the endings big and the scale crazy, and it's bringing shit in from the beginning, and it feels like a lot of them try to like do that kind of shit and they're just like really hollow. There's a lot of flair, a lot of big music, a lot of crazy shit happening, but like, you know, it's supposed to be giga emotional. They're going crazy, they're saying all this shit, and I don't know how to explain that. I'd have to fucking show some examples. But games trying to do crazy endings, like an Undertale ending or something, right? That like don't have the execution, and they're like really crappy. This one's ending, I don't even know, dude. This one was sometimes like that, but then sometimes not. You go 1 second trying to have this big emotional thing with all the friends and stuff, and then the next you're just walking slowly back and forth, doing nothing. And it's probably supposed to be some somber, quiet moment or of reflection or something, or letting it sink in what's going on in the setting, but it's so just poorly realized that like it just is, all it is just some boring bullshit. I felt bad for her. I'm involved in this game. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's obviously some real stories here, and I'm not talking down to any of those. Like I said, some of the messages about, you know, people being shitty and all that, like, hey man, that's fine. But man, like some of the racy stuff earlier with Claudio and stuff, where they're trying to get into like talking about racism and all that kind of shit, or sexism, it feels like it's just a freight train hitting you in the face, man. Like, it's got zero subtlety, and honestly it just comes across as like juvenile, man. It sucks, because it's like some of those things, maybe it's trying to like talk about it, okay, and usually though when they're bringing this shit up, it's just kind of like out of nowhere, man. Like the writing, they just felt like talking about some kind of fucking big philosophical thing or some ethical issue. It's like, man, dude, if you want to say something, you gotta make people feel it. Otherwise it just, honestly, it seems like disrespectful, but it definitely like you're not gonna get any kudos for it. I don't even know what to think about the Robot Vela stuff, because at the end of the game they just act like Robot Vela was evil. She was just lying to you. And she was one of the two dudes sitting on the Kingdom Hearts thrones trying to get some kind of power or something, I don't even know. So even all of her like emotional spiel and stuff in her dungeon kind of gets belittled because of that. And for what? For the Kino ending. I'm rambling, but there's just so much to talk about, man. I mean, if you guys got anything you want to say, by all means. Yeah. I don't know, kind of like with the Miracle Moon thing, it's like, I appreciate the effort. I appreciate some of the messages. Maybe they're trying to go on a very just base level. At least it's trying to be somewhat positive, but like, I mean, I'm not gonna give it, I mean, I gave it some, I said it wasn't the worst thing I ever played, right? I gave it some props. I feel like there's people who like overhyped it. Like, you know, it's like it's the worst game ever made. Like, it's bad, but like not the worst game ever played. Like, the combat's bad, but it's like eh. Like, at least you can play it. Some of the music's alright. I mean, really, that's about the end of it. But like, I'll give him props for it in some places for sure. But I mean, oh, the game just closed. Cool. I guess we'll open it back up. What did I think of it? I mean, it wasn't good. I'll say it's something general at the end, I guess. Bootleg end of Viva. Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, it feels like I was just seeing an amalgamation of a bunch of different imagery or stuff from like other games or shows or something. And I mean, like, I wonder why, right? There's a fucking an entire just fucking homage page. Enjoy the textbook dump monologues. I mean, it was funny, but that was one of the worst parts of the game. It wasn't even just the monologues either. I mean, almost everything was just textbook dump. Make you feel bad that Vela and Essentia... Wait, they were in Valhalla? In the game? Valhalla? I felt bad that they were in this game. I thought that was funny, how they were kind of like... It was like, oh hey, it's like Shovel Knight's in our game kind of thing, but it's like... If Shovel Knight was in a huge piece of dog shit, so it almost makes him seem worse, right? Like, I felt bad, like, a game I kind of was okay with, like Valhalla is like in a fucking rancid game like this. Got the ref sheet. I wonder if this was here before, after. I imagine after. Gameplay homage. Oh yeah, I remember that. Because I was like, why would they ever, out of any 2D platformer you're gonna copy for one of your minigames, copy fucking Mario Bros 2. I like how it says Doki Doki Panic as well, instead of just Mario Bros 2. Yeah. I know things, right? Wonderwall by Oasis. That's probably my favorite reference here. Mother 2 homage. Don't be humble, bro. Get ripped. Like, I mean, half of this fucking game is ripping off Earthbound. I don't know. I feel like they would have been better off almost trying to just write like a book or something, dude. With the kind of writing style they had. When you have like a visual audio medium like this, trying to write everything like it's a book passage almost is just like silly. Definitely destroyed the writing. What else? We talked about the story. I mean, you could talk story all day long, dude. Unless somebody has something they really want to say and discuss. I mean, save it for the YouTube videos, I guess, if you want to just see somebody ramble about it in detail. Because I'm not going to be able to really give you examples or go back through shit. We can only talk in generals and stuff. That's why I'm writing more notes nowadays. Sorry, I need to be. Miscellaneous stuff. Oh yeah, the main menu has different controls than inside the game. I thought that was stupid. There's not many game settings. No text, no text choice, like speeds, no toggle for turbo. If you were worried about graphics, there's nothing there. Even the windowed mode, I don't think you can even like full screen window it. It's just full screen or nothing. Like the window's still kind of like small. Oh yeah, the mine dungeon, that whole thing was bad. Like, having to fucking go to, like, a dungeon, slowly click... Then the menus are long. They slowly pop up, slowly leave, slowly move on to the next thing of text. There's usually way too many yes-no questions to shit. Oh, you walked across the room. would you like to open this fucking door over here? Yes or no? And it's like, why wouldn't I? It's the only thing over here. I had to come over there in the first place to even fucking know I needed the key. Was I just coming over here for nothing? Like, what, I gotta spend like 3-4 extra seconds all the time for just like pointless shit. Like, speed it up, man. It makes this stuff feel better. Especially in a turn-based RPG when like 90% of the gameplay is menus, dude. To have your menus suck. I mean, feedback, it's not just, you know, platformers that need feedback and like good fucking feel and reaction to stuff. Like, having menus feel good is an important part. Have them look nice, having the information there. If, God forbid, if the game had any strategy, you'd want your information there to make good decisions on. Tends to be a joke when it takes itself so seriously, when it's so obvious. Yeah. If it picked one but hiding behind excuses for your genuine attempts are bad, it's pathetic. Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. Yeah. I feel like as the games come out, it definitely seems like kind of like a backpedal to pretend it's more purposely bad than it is. And like I said, it's hard to tell how much is on purpose and how much isn't, but I'm pretty sure like the vast majority of it is supposed to be taken very seriously, and the stuff we're supposed to consider bad is just the very extreme negative traits that he has, which he tries to become reformed, sort of, by the end. Because he's still doing all of the shit that annoys you from the beginning, like the monologues and the overly descriptive language and being kind of like a lame hipster dude. And that's supposed to be at the point that he's Mr. Good Guy, right? He doesn't even feel like he has like this I'm really bad to I'm really good. I feel like they try to make him too like normal shitty 20-year-old dude, which I mean, hey, yeah, there's some lazy shitty mid-20s dudes, but like they're not like Satan. You're not gonna write a story about them being cool dudes all of a sudden, right? Like they're not that bad, right? Like it's just to have start with that kind of like those traits is like you're like, I don't know. I mean, he says really drastic shit like, oh, we don't care about your dead sister and stuff. Like those really obvious moments where they try to make him just, it's like super contrived, super, you know, obvious. They're just trying to, this is the moment where they try to make him look evil. But like, they could have just made it his entire character, like little things here and there. Maybe just like how he thinks about stuff instead of monologues, that he just say something nasty about somebody, and then you saw the inner monologue, you know, the inner voice slowly change or something like that. Like this just could have been just done so much more subtly, or maybe even unsubtly, but just with more of like a gradual change or something. Rambling there again. That's what we were talking about. The game taking itself seriously and shit. And I feel like the biggest place you talk about that is in his personality and shit. Because that's what you spend most of your time with, is him, and trying to figure out, you know, how much of this is ironic, how much of it's a shit post, how much of it's you know, whatever the fuck. You get it. He's like a midwit sociopath. Yeah, and that's another thing, is like, if you're just gonna have an unlikable main character and like you're gonna do something cool with it, like there's cool things with evil main characters, like, but like it has to have like a point, or they have to have some kind of, you know, there's some kind of vehicle for all the other cool shit to happen. Or maybe they have a charisma even though they're kind of like evil or some shit, right? It's like people like Sephiroth, he's evil, right? Like, you know, stuff like that. Like people like Kafka, he's evil, but they have a certain like charm or novelty to him, or, you know, charisma or something, right? Like this dude just sucks. So, and he's not interesting on that, you know, on the first line. He's not like an interesting character like one of those guys or something. Like he just sucks. So like, what's the point then? Well, it's got to be his development, right? Or it's got to be the things happening around him in contrast to him. And it's just like, but none of that's good either. So it's like, why make him so fucking boring, man? It's like, and I don't think they mean him to be boring. Like I said, by the end, he's supposed to be a cool dude, but he still sucks. So it's like, that's just bad execution. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Mine Dungeon was bad. I mean, I could barely feel the stats half the time. Only at the very end was I doing insane stuff, and I was pretty much min-maxing. I mean, I don't think there's a single floor I didn't pick strength as the highest thing. Sometimes I would get instantly jibbed, sometimes I was just, oh god. But having to go to a telephone, go down a couple menus, go into the lobby, slowly, each time I want to level somebody, I have to manually level them slowly with like 3 fucking menus every single level. And then I go down, go into the 4 doors, sometimes do a mini game, and then pick out some like silly stat ups that are so small and feel so unimpactful. Like, it's just so fucking dull, man. Then you just do it over and over and over again if you've got some XP banked up, and it's not a good feeling system. And then, like I said, the menus are worse than, say, like Dragon Quest 1 because of the Mind Palace. In Dragon Quest, something ancient, you level up automatically. You don't need to check your XP much. In this game, you have to pick a time to go level up. So you want to be able to see your XP, but to see your XP, it's like old school RPGs. You have to like scroll down, go to status, check it, and it just, everything's slow. It's like, man, it's crazy that this game has like worse menus than like Dragon Quest 1, dude. Like, wow. You know? Because of other systems and shit, make it more punishing. And there's no reason for it. It's not nostalgic. I'm like, oh, this menu, it's got blue gradient. It's like FF7, dude. Like, no. No. Like, nobody cares about that when every part of the actual utility of it and the gameplay of it sucks, dude. All it is a cheap fucking like reference. Like half of the shit in this, just a pale imitation, man. Yeah, exactly. It's just silly. Not to mention Dragon Quest 1 and like Final Fantasy 1, like they're way faster to do shit, right? I mean, I'm just happy that there wasn't as many, there's not like a shitload of random battles all the time. Generally, you can avoid some stuff, although if some enemies are on your case, they're so fast you're not going to be able to. But there's not like an insane amount of fights. Like for how slow the combat was, if it was like full random fights or just fights everywhere and they're always respawning, it would be hell. And that's what I mean by at least the combat wasn't like the worst thing ever, because that could have made it bad, right? Like it just barely stays, you know, away from being abysmally boring because it doesn't have at least too much combat, right? Like it's like if you're gonna have everybody be really meaty and everybody take forever and a bunch of like 10-hour long bosses and shit, like you can't have much else unless the combat's just that good. You know, you can't be SMT, right? SMT 1 and 2 just non-stop fucking battles, but the battles are quick. Hell, there's auto buttons even. And a lot of the strategies when you hit bosses or in the back end with itemization, demon customization, infusion and stuff like that. Well, like in the back end on this, your itemization doesn't matter much. Managing your money doesn't matter much. Managing your equipment doesn't matter much. Half the time, new shit you buy isn't even an upgrade. It's just like slightly different. They're trying to do that shit where it's like, oh, instead of an upgrade, it's a side grade, man. Pick your optimization and shit. It's like, there's not enough options. And you don't feel the impact enough to even really make that kind of call. It's not like a, hey, you lose 50% of your defense, but gain 50% strength. It's like little numbers here and there, and it's just like, it's not fun to mess with. It's not rewarding. This is pain. And then the menus are bad again there. Because the menus are fucking, like, oh, yeah. I don't know if there was some kind of sort button. It felt like there was, but it didn't work. Having to scroll all the way down a menu that can get up to like fucking 100 or more items long, and you have to scroll slow. You can't just hold it down and it goes quick. You can't go up and to go down. You have to like, I just had to spam D-pad down. To get to new items, just to see what they did, it was like really bad. Like maybe I missed something there, but I wouldn't blame it on me because it has all the room on the screen to give you buttons to tell you what the fuck each button does. Like, hey, if there's a sort button, put it at the top. Why to sort? Or like old Final Fantasy, go let you literally move the cursor to the sort option. Or any fucking RPG that came out, the GameCube era or something. I could have swore there's, I mean, any RPG. I mean, there's usually options to sort certain ways, or hell, you could just be like Souls or something where he's like, there's the equipment, the items, you know, key items. That's like every RPG ever. But no, they had to go for like this Earthbound, old school JRPG thing, to the point like that it just didn't feel good. Like why chase the nostalgia that hard? Like real postmodern, dude. Let's make it as fucking basic and as safe and as nostalgic as possible. Isn't like playing off of nostalgia not postmodern? Or you know, playing off of some kind of established thing? Like, isn't that like the idea of like, you don't do that? Like, I don't know, man. Whatever. The whole thing's just a fucking mess. I don't got much else to say. So in general, have you ever regretted playing a game? Like, just truly regretted wasting my time on it. I've regretted buying games. But because of streaming, it's rare I regret playing because I get conversation out of it, or I get to like change standards or cleanse my palate. Like I regretted buying like Metal Gear Solid 5. Stuff like that. But regretted playing a game. Completely regretted playing a game. Like I got nothing out of it, it's just pure nothing, right? I'm sure. I'm trying to think of like an obvious one. Like even stuff like Beyond Two Souls that is just like mind-numbingly boring and mediocre. It's like we still gotta see all of David Cage's shit, and it's a good reference material for mediocrity. I don't regret playing it. I don't know. I feel like there's games in recent memory like. See, Quantum Break though? Like I definitely regret Quantum Break more than like other stuff. But I gotta play all of Remedy's games now by playing it. And seeing some stupid gimmicky TV novel, like, you know, bullshit. Saints Row 4? Yeah, I heard Saints Row 4 wasn't that good. I played 3. Super Lucky's Tale? See, like, Super Lucky's Tale for me, I get reference material for, like, the new revitalization of 3D platformers and, like, indie attempts at that. And then why just having a mascot isn't good. And it's super boring and super mediocre, but it's a good example of a lot of shit, right? That was super 3D Lucky Star. I don't know if they remade that again. They might have. Wonderful 101. I didn't finish Wonderful 101 though, and I talk about it enough. I think my biggest regrets are not finishing some games, really, or looking things up occasionally. I would say that's probably my bigger regrets. Like, I feel like I should have finished Wonderful 101 even though I hated it. Sweet Home, like, maybe. We'll finish them eventually. Yeah, Kira. Yeah, what about you guys, man? You got any games you regret? I don't regret playing this. I will say, though, a lot of the times this was just dull. There wasn't that much awesome stuff to talk about. Because the dialogue wasn't instantly kind of like bad fun, it was just monotonously boring. kind of it wasn't like super awesome to talk about in a so bad it's good way all the time. I think in terms of so bad it's good games, if I played this during our last event, this would have been kind of farther down the list of enjoyable ones. It's very interesting how bad it is. It's got a very unique blend of bad because of its writing and the things it tries to copy and the time period it came out in, because the kind of shit it tries to talk about. But it's not like, you know, Bug Island or like Sonic 06 or like Ride to Hell Retribution, where they're just like, it's just non-stop, like funny in your face, just bad, right? Like this is like that kind of, it's not mediocre bad, right? Where it's just boring. It's this like very particular blend of bad. Like it's fun to talk about critically or something, and there is funny stuff, but it's not like a fun bad game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to, curate pretty hard already. Oh, I regretted playing so much League of Legends. Yeah, there's something, dude. Like, I had fun playing that with my friends, but I was long done enjoying that game, and I just played it just to be around the buds and shit. Took me a long time to just say I'm done doing that and then just focus on my own shit. Definitely a amount of time that I should have stopped. I don't regret playing it, period, but I do regret a very large chunk of it. World of Tanks. But yeah. I feel like you have to like it playing that much, right? Shame. So yeah, what all did we play this month? Let's review